Do you also wonder why your competitors are listed on Google and you are not? Or how your competitors manage that AI answers questions with their answers and reference them on ChatGPT, Claude, wherever you use AI? It's actually not that complicated to be along your competitors or to be along these companies who are referenced by AI or who listing on page 1, page 2 on Google. I will exactly show you what we did for our clients and for ourselves to rank on Google and to have AI answer questions with the answers that we provide on our website and in our content. First, we have to understand there are 4 different levels to this. Different levels that come with different difficulties. I will let you know in a minute the details and the detail and difference to each one of these. This is local businesses, but in a really competitive market. Then we have nationwide, and then we have international. And at the end, I will share with you a big secret that I wish I knew a couple months ago when we started with our first couple of clients. But now let's get to the first step, where to start. First of all, you need to know your niche. If you don't know exactly how your niche is looking like, you have a problem to define what type of content, and here we come to the next step, what type of keywords to use. You really have to understand that. And we will talk about that in the secret. It's really, really important. I see so many people fuck up on that. So stay tuned for that, but we'll get to that later. First of all, I want to give you a quick overlook how everything looks. You have to know the niche to really know your keywords. And you have to know your goals. With that, I mean where you want to rank. Do you want to rank in your hometown, in the city where it is? Do you want to rank in the state? Do you want to rank in the country, nationwide? Is your business really international? Is your niche maybe so narrow that you are one of the big players? These are the 3 questions that we have to answer first. Once you've answered these questions, you can start with level 1. You or whoever is responsible for your website, you have to integrate a meta title, which is proper to your niche. I will show you right here in a second. A meta description. I will also explain you what that is. And the FAQ section. If we take a look right here, the meta title is actually this right here. And this is in German, Marketingagentur für deutsche Unternehmer in Dubai. It's marketing agency for German companies in Dubai. We actually rank between place 1 and 2 permanently. And also I will show you AI refers to us. This is the meta title, also as this. This is from a different page, but same website, but different landing page. These are the meta titles, and the meta description is actually this right here. There's more written than what you can read usually on the internet, but it helps the algorithm, Google, Claude, whatever, to determine what your website's standing for, what your business is doing, and to categorize your business. Now we get to the FAQ section. The FAQs are important because this is what AI takes as a reference point to know if your company is for the user that's asking a certain question. For example, if you see right here, FAQs, it answers in German, refers one of our competitors, refers us, and tells them what are we doing. Again, down here, also refers us that we consult German-speaking companies in certain niches. Same right here. It also takes us as a reference point for the AI. So this is level 1, what everybody is doing. And I will tell you in 1 second, even with just the meta title, so many people fuck up. I have a really nice example for that. You want to stick on to that. After that is done, we come to the next 4 levels. Level 2 is blog posts. But I'm not talking about blog posts like, hey, we have this nice new client and we have this nice new project. You still can release those, and this is okay, but you have to really be specific. And in this case, I talk about SEO blog posts. After you found out your niche and after you found out your keywords and your goal, you have to determine, research, or you can also use different AI tools, but this is not the video for that. What are the things that your ideal client is looking for on the internet? What are the things they're searching? What are their keywords? And then you have to write blog posts specific for these answers. For example, we have a tire shop in a city in Germany, or let's just stay with Dubai. Tire shop Dubai, but also for some reason you are connected in the racing bubble, and you know a lot of people who do motorsport. So, and a lot of people ask you how much cost slick tires, or when they go to desert dune bashing, how much cost off-road tires. So you write specific blog posts on these topics. Just to put it in perspective, you have your website. Underneath your website, you have different landing pages. Racing tires, specialty tires, whatever in Dubai. Okay? These are your landing pages for people that look for racing tires. But then underneath racing tires, there are so many questions. Can I put whatever tire size on my street rims? Can I run this on that? Etc., etc. So for these topics, they still be in search, but not as much. You write blog posts. So whenever somebody is looking for that, your blog post will be listed, and the AI will answer the question on the infos that you gave in your blog post and will reference your company. If you get what I'm saying, this is level 2. Level 3, take the blog posts and put them into content. If let's just stay with the tire example. Put a slide together, or have one of your staff members talk on a camera about it. Like, yeah, how much does a tire cost? And then, I don't know, it usually starts at whatever. If we go for tire size 16-inch rims. If we go higher, it can get more expensive. If the tire has to perform better, la 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 la. But also from these posts, you can do content. If we go away from the tire stuff, we go more into the business niche. You can post almost the exact blog post on LinkedIn, etc., etc. And this will also help the AI and Google to determine or to know that your website and your business is relevant. And the last but not least is backlinks. So if you have other blog posts and other news outlets who are willing to post about your information or about your business, have them do so. Or press releases, of course. Radios, newspapers. I know newspapers are outdated, but still they have somehow traffic, and a lot of them converted to online. So the more links out there pointing to your business, to your website, the more relevant AI and Google will know that you are. Now let's jump back to the beginning. I told you there are 4 different difficulty levels of how SEO can be played. A local business in a small city is easy, done. We made so much businesses in smaller cities, we had them ranking number 1 on the first page within couple days. No problem there. If we go to competitive markets, marketing, real estate, markets, they either know the business themselves or they have the capital to hire someone. And the bigger the city gets, the more difficult it gets too. That's what I mean with competitive markets. Yeah, marketing, SEO companies, financial companies, large corporations. There you have a lot of problems to rank, and you really cannot get away with just do level 1 SEO, right? Nationwide is a totally different game, because nationwide you have to create landing pages for each city. In town A, people don't look for the best tire shop in Germany. They sometimes do, but they usually search for tire shop near me, tire shop next to my hometown, whatever. You really have to go way deeper when it comes to creating the basics of SEO, or creating a base where the SEO can stand on. Way more landing pages, way more ground to cover, like quite literally. So it's not that easy to rank nationwide, but it can be done. International, that's Champions League, and then we talk about companies, they have millions and millions of dollars of marketing budget and press releases and left, right, etc. Or they have such a specific niche that they are just the number 1 period. That also can happen. And Also in the marketing, you say, own your own niche. There's a lot of experts out there say, own your own niche and create a niche and be the number one in it. Like you be the number one expert. This is somehow right, because we don't only do SEO, we do also a lot of marketing. But here's the kicker, and what I told you before, I have some secrets for you, and I have some people who are really fucked up with meta titles, etc., etc. So you have to really be careful. Also with using AI, you have to be careful. The answer that the AI gives you will only be as good as the question that you put in, and it will only be as specific as the question you put in. We had, I won't say any names, but we had a request. They didn't become a client yet. A hair salon here in Dubai. Let's just say, for example, it's in the marina. We had a hair salon in Dubai in the marina, and they said, oh, no one is coming from the website. Like, nobody's finding us. We don't get any new clients. And I checked the website. The website was actually pretty good. Like, it's a really good page. I think the technical analysis was even right on point. And then I checked their meta title and description was hair spa. I was like, okay, nice. And when you looked for hair spa, Marina, Dubai, they were actually number one. So I was wondering, like, why does nobody come? And then I didn't find it out. We had to do manually research and research the keywords and research on Google Trends and different other tools. What are the search volume? Turning out, no one ever in the last 3 years searched for hair spa. No one. Everybody's searching for hair salon, beauty salon, woman hair salon, whatever. But nobody's searching for hair spa. So if you get too creative and too specific, or you want to create your own niche and want to own it, you can only own a niche if you have enough budget or enough creativity to make the people via social media content or some other stuff aware that there is another niche and that you own that. So if you just a regular standard, we just make an example. So if you are a standard hair salon and you try to call yourself hair spa, head, whatever, retreat, blah, bloop-de-bloop, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work because people don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and they don't think with the same mind that you think. They don't search for that. So that's what I said before with the meta title and also with the research. You have to know your niche. You have to know the keywords. This is actually the important thing that's related with what I just said. You have to know the keywords and also which keywords perform. If you tell AI, oh, I have this hair spa here in the marina in Dubai, even AI will tell you, oh, nice, then give it a meta title, best hair spa in the marina, blah, 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 blah. But this is not gonna work. Nobody gonna come to you because you have a super creative name. You are a hair salon. If hair salon is being searched, hair salon Marina Dubai is being searched 50 times a week, and hair spa not even once in the last 3 years, then you use hair salon. You can't try to be special or stand out by naming something totally different. I have a marketing agency and we have a CRM software. I cannot call myself, I don't know, automation guru or like some stupid stuff. Like, you have to stick whatever people know or whatever your audience and your potential clients will look for on the internet. So that was also the big secret that I wanted to tell you. Don't rely too much on AI. Do your own research and really be careful with what you pick. Like, I know every business owner thinks they are something special and they have to call everything different to stand out and to be different and to make their business grow. Yes and no. Be different, be better, be creative, in ways that it makes sense. But don't be so creative and call your business some outlandish name, or like, especially when it comes to keywords in Google, give it some crazy, outlandish, stupid stuff. That makes no sense, I'm telling you. I hope this video helped you a lot. If you want us to check your website or have a free consultation call, book, the link is below. If you want to do it yourself, I also have a SEO checklist, link is also below. You can download it for free. And other than that, if the video was any helpful to you, please comment, follow, like, subscribe, and whatever I forgot. And I hope I see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.